Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Debbie, and today I figured I would do something a little bit different on my channel. I try to do different things, so if you have any ideas for me, leave me a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. But today I was actually going through my vanity and another area where I keep my makeup, and I found a couple of products that either I forgot I had, I used a couple times and just stopped using them, and there are some products that I don't remember if I like them or not, and there are some products that I did like that I just stopped using. So I figured I would just film a video showing you guys what those products are, and yeah, and maybe I actually start using these products again. So if you guys want to see what those products are, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so of course I'm going to start off with my brows, and for that I am going to go in with this one. If you guys have been following me from the beginning, then you guys already know that this was my ultimate favorite eyebrow palette. This is the Ultimate Brow Kit, and this is what it looks like. It looks so horrible, it looks so old, and obviously as you can tell I loved it so much. It's used up and totally abused that the cover even like doesn't go on anymore. So I'm going to go in with this. I actually do have a brand new one, but I figured I would take my old one and use it and show you guys that I really did love this and see if I still love it. So I'm actually gonna go in with the lighter shade, which is the one in the middle. I'm gonna go in with the lighter one and just start filling in my brows. So I brush them out. Alright, so now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm looking at this product and oh my god, my brows look so bold. Like, I look angry. I feel like I look like Oscar the Grouch, to be honest with you. It's so super dark. I mean, those two shades in this little palette, in this little kit, I mean, I guess this is maybe for, I don't know. I just don't fill my brows in like this anymore. I don't think. I mean, I really don't. I feel like mine are just more soft looking, and yeah, so I don't know. You have to have really dark brows, or you just have to be really light-handed with it. But I mean, wow, this is bold. So anyway, now I'm going to go in with the corrector. This is a NYX concealer, and this is in the shade Beige, and I'm going to use this to clean my brows. I haven't used this in so long, but I remember liking it, so we're going to see if I still like it. Alright guys, so now that I'm done cleaning up my brows and everything, I also want to mention that I did use this as an eyeshadow base, which is something I used to do with this product, and I honestly have no complaints on this. So moving on to primer, I have found these two right here. This is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer, and this is the Never Touch Up Goodbye Pores. I actually thought I finished this, so I think I'm actually going to go in with both because, again, I love a primer, a mattifying primer, and I also love one that's just for the pores. So I'm going to use both. And actually, I don't even have, oh, okay. I think I have just enough of the Cover FX primer to apply all over my face. Okay, so no complaints about the primer. Like I had mentioned about the Ruby Kisses primer, I must have forgot that I had it, and I actually really did like that primer. and I honestly still do. It reminds me of the, what is it, Benefit No More Pores or something like that, the Benefit Professional. There you go. So it kind of reminds me of that. So I do really like it. The Cover FX I forgot I had, and I only had a little bit left just for this makeup look right now. So yeah, those two products are good for me. Now for foundation, I came across these right here. These are the BH Cosmetics Foundation and Concealer. I have, what is this? This is the Foundation and Concealer 10 color palette from BH Cosmetics, and it's this one right here. As you can see, I did dabble in some of these shades just a little bit. This is the one of them, and then I have the Foundation and Concealer, and it says number 2. So I don't know, but I believe I must have used this in conjunction with that one, maybe to create my shade. And also these look really good for like bronzing and concealing. Like this one right here would be good for like the under eye, for dark circles. So I don't know if I want to use this, or there's also like this one I found. I haven't used this in so long. I feel like this is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. So I am going to take that chance and customize my own shade using these BH Cosmetic palettes. And yes, just wish me luck, because I am not sure how this is going to come out. I don't know if you guys can see, but these are very very orangey and peachy undertones. So I don't know how good I'm going to be trying to come up with my own shade, but we will try our best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with, let's see, this shade here. I'm gonna go in with this shade here. So this one is the Foundation and Concealer palette 2. I'm gonna go in with that one using a damp sponge. And yes, it looks like I'm bruised up right now. But then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this lighter shade right here and see what comes out of that. Okay. Not terrible, shockingly. Okay, so I'm going to go back into those two colors and mix them up. It's kind of hard though. It's annoying having to do that, but we're doing it anyway. The coverage is pretty good, and this shade, I feel like it's pretty right on. I don't feel orange. Wow. I really think I did a really good job like customizing my own shade. Okay, so I'm proud of myself right now. This is really good. Not mad at it. Okay. Alright, so I don't know. Do I want to take the chance and do all cream products on my face right now? Do I want to do it to myself? Alright, well, I'm not going to use that one. I am going to go in with this one right here. This is also another cream product that I found and I haven't really used in a very long time. This is the Sephora and Pantone Universe palette. Alright guys, so this palette right here is also for like contouring and concealing and even like color correcting. That's the reason why I got it, because of the color correcting and also the cream concealer and cream contouring shades. So I don't know, maybe I'll do this since I use the BH Cosmetic one, even though I'm actually really surprised on how well I was able to customize my own shade to that, but wow. Alright, so moving on to this one. I am going to go in with, let's see what brush. Alright, so going into this palette, I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and see what comes out of it. I'm scared. I don't know if I should apply too much, if that's a lot or if that's a little bit, but you know what? We're about to find out. Sorry if you see me going like back and forth, but I'm just trying to see how to work with the product. Alright, so let me start off with just this. I'm going to go in with this, the other side of the damp sponge, and see how this blends out. I'm going to tap and grab with, I'm going to go in with the sponge and grab a little bit of these two shades, mix them together, and see what comes out of this. I'm doing the same thing on this side. And also, as you can see, this is also another palette that you would customize to your liking, because I don't know. You can definitely mix a lot of these shades and create your own. Alright, you guys, so this is what it looks like. I mean, it's really, really light, the shades that I chose, but I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad. It just takes a little bit of extra blending because it's very, very creamy. I mean, if I can do it, I think you guys can do it too. Just saying. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and contour. And I'm going to go in with these two shades right here. These are the darker shades in the palette. I don't know if you guys can tell. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with the darkest one. It's not so brown. It's so much more in like the peachy side. It's not really like dark. But we're going to test it out anyway. And I'm also going to go in with the sponge as well and blend that out. I feel like using a sponge with these cream products is a lot easier than than a brush. Because I feel like the brush would leave a lot of streaks, and this cream products I feel like require more like of a soft patting motion rather than like a buffing motion. Alright guys, so this is what everything looks like, all of the cream products looks like together. I don't hate it. I just need to make sure that I set everything, because then everything's gonna go slipping and sliding everywhere, and that's not what I want, especially since I took so much time to blend everything, because again, these are cream products, so you want to make sure that they are set so they don't move throughout the day. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. I like it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you like a quick close-up. So this is it right here. I mean, like I said, it is cream product, so it is going to crease, so you want to make sure to set that. But other than that, the coverage, and that's the BH Cosmetic Foundation, the cream palette one that I used all over my face, and even the shade that I customized for myself, it's really, really good, you guys. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to continue on. Alright, so since we are on cream products and I haven't set anything yet, I am going to take a chance and go on top of these products right here with this right here. This is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. I haven't used this in so long. This is in the shade Gleam. Yeah, this is in the shade Gleam. So I don't know how it's going to work, me applying this over top of this cream foundation and concealer. I am going to test it out. I'm so scared. I've been doing so good. Alright, so I'm going to grab this little itty bitty sponge right here, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that liquid illuminator and just apply that on the high points right here. And this is like a rose gold kind of shade. This isn't a champagne kind of shade or anything. I just haven't used this in a while, so I figured I would use it. Okay, you guys, we're doing good, we're doing good. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I don't want to mess anything up, you guys. That's just the thing, I don't want to mess anything up. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with, where is this? Is this it? No, I don't. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go in with this. I haven't used this in a while also. Not too long, but it's just been a couple, maybe like a couple months that I haven't used this. This is the Coty Airspun, and I'm just going to go first with the sponge and go over that concealer. Just like that. And I think I'm gonna go in with a brush. Yeah, let's go in with a brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to go right on top of that cream concealer. And I want to be really precise on where I apply it, because don't forget we applied an illuminator, so I don't want to mattify that. I also like to do patting motions, so lifting up the brush and pat, 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 pat. Alright, now I'm going to go in and set my contour. And for this, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills contour kit. I haven't used this in so long, like so long. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. As you can see, this was one of my favorite shades, because I had pan on it. So we're gonna go in with that one and maybe dabble into this one right here, just like a little bit, this one. And I'm going to pat and blend it just like that. Alright, I gotta be careful because it's starting to look a little patchy. I don't want it to look too patchy. Well, I don't want it to look patchy at all. So just go like that. See, that's what killed me just now. That sucks. So let me go in with this brush right here. This is the MAC 187. And that's just gonna blend some of that off. Alright, so it doesn't look good at all to me. It looks super dark and it just doesn't look right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a different brush. I'm gonna grab my Kat Von D brush, and I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and this is in the shade Caramel Toffee. And I'm going to grab a little bit of that, and hopefully it will help out the muddy looking thing on my face right now. Alright, so now that I'm done setting the contour and everything, I'm going to go in with the other side. This is the banana side of the little palette. And I'm going to grab it with my sponge on this side. I am, what is this? Reverse contouring. There you go. So I'm going to reverse contour with the banana shade and see if that actually works with helping my face look less muddy and more finessed. Let's see. I feel like I brought the contour down too far down here, so this is what this is good for. My chin, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to let that bake. I am just going to remove that oh so gently because I don't want to mess anything up. And I don't want my face to look crazy yellow. So we're just going to remove that. I'm going to brush that down. And brush that like this, just like that. Alright, so now moving into the eyes, I came across this palette right here. This is the Wet n Wild, what is it? Not a Basic Peach palette, and I haven't used this in, I think I only used this maybe once or twice, and that was it. Oh, can't even open it. Alright, so I'm going to use this one today. And let's see, I'm going to go in and apply this shade right here all over the lid, just to make sure that we set that, because we haven't done anything to that area as of yet. And I'm applying that all throughout the lid and all the way up to the brow bone. And this is just a Wet n Wild brush as well. Now I'm going to go in with this orangey shade right here, and I'm just going to apply that onto the crease as like a transition shade. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is a deeper, like, burnt orange. Like, this is more orange, and this one's like more burnt orange. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, more like a terracotta shade. There you go. So I'm going to go right over top of that and just blend that in with one another. I'm going to go in with this darker shade right here. This is a deep brown, and I'm going to grab that shade and apply that on the outer V and blend that right into the crease. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with, I feel like I want this purpley shade right here. It has like orange specks in it. It's this one right here. It's so pretty. Really like that. So I'm just going to grab a flat shader brush and just apply that right here closer to the brown shade. Just like that. And now I'm going to go in with this shade right next to it. It also has like specks of orange, and it's like a, I don't know, it's like brown, orange, gold, even like kind of like has a little bit of a berry, cranberry shade in there. So I'm going to apply that on the inner corner. You can definitely use a little bit of Fix Plus or just wet the brush with whatever it is, setting spray, and this would look more intense. But honestly, I'm not going for that look today. So honestly, I don't even know what kind of look I was going for. I just using this palette. So, but so far so good. That's what you can definitely do if you want it to like pop out more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a very, very small brush, and I'm going to do the lower lash line. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the orange shade, which is this one right here, and might as well add a little bit of the terracotta shade, and just all at once. Alright, I'm actually going to go in with this shade. This is the one that broke off the palette. I dropped it, I remember that. And a lot of that shade fell off, but it's a very like gold shade. So I'm going to grab like a little pointy brush like this. And I'm going to go into that shade and apply that on the inner corner. Just to bring some light into my eyes. Because I feel like it's looking a tad bit dark. just like that. So it just gives it a little bit of a pop. I'm also going to go in with this shade right here. It's a very, like a pearly shade right there. And I'm going to apply that on the brow bone. I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. This one, I think I got this in an Ipsy bag a long time ago. This is the XOXO London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner Black. This is a precise, smudge-proof pitch black pencil. So, I mean pen, right? I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to use this, and I don't think I ever use this. Alright guys, so this right here I really don't like. It is terrible to apply. It's also like smudging off, and supposedly it says clearly right there in capital letters, smudge proof. It's rubbing off. I don't like that. I mean, not for me. It just kind of messed up my eye look, but you know what? We're going to keep it going because that's what we're going to do. Life goes on. There's nothing you can do about it, right? I can only try to make it better. So I'm just going to apply lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm back. I finished applying my lashes, and now I'm going to move on to lips. So for lip liner, I'm going to go in with this one. This is NYX lip liner in natural. I'm pretty sure I haven't used this in a while, especially since it's like this short, so it's kind of hard to see that I have it. So I'm just going to line my lips. And for lipstick, I'm going to go in with this one from Milani. This is the Matte Naked, and I used to love this. I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, you know you love something when there's like that much left. So that's that. I also am going to go over top with a butter gloss from NYX. This is in the shade Fortune Cookie. And for highlight, I'm going to go in with that eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. It's the pearly shade. And with that, I'm going to go in with just a light brush and just apply that. Alright, so now that I am completely done with everything, I'm going to go in and set my face with the Mario Badescu Rose Water. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I'm here to let you know my final thoughts on these products. So the products that I did absolutely love, and I'm actually going to add them back onto the top shelf of my vanity, is this palette right here. This is the Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach palette. This is a really nice, easy to blend, really good shades, and you can create so many looks. I pretty much used every single shade except for the bright blue shade, but I could have incorporated it with it, maybe just applying it on the lower lash line. But either way, like, all those shades can be used so nicely together, and they blend really, really well. The other thing that I really, really loved is this NYX Full Coverage Concealer. This is definitely going to be used all over again. It's really good as an eyeshadow base, and it's really good to clean up the brows. Speaking of brows, where did I put this? Okay, so this Ultimate Brow Palette, the little kit, it's not terrible. I mean, my brows don't look crazy. I think it's just at the very beginning when you don't have any other product on your face. I feel like it looks like way bold, but I mean, right now it's pretty good with the look. It doesn't look crazy. So yeah, I really would start using that all over again if that is, you know, all I had. I would definitely use that. What else? So this right here, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette. Absolutely love this palette. No, there was no thought in my mind that I wouldn't. I remember loving this palette so much, and yeah, I still haven't hit pan on this, and I remember using this all the time, you guys. And I used to, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I dug my sponge in there. So I mean, that just says a lot. And this is a huge little palette, but I really love this one. It's a really, really good palette. The BH Cosmetics foundation and concealer palettes definitely blew my mind. I completely forgot about these. I really love how I was able to customize the shade to match me perfectly, because you guys, it's perfect. The coverage is really good. You know what it is? It's just, you need to make sure that you can work really well with cream products. I mean, surprisingly, I'm no expert. Sorry, my battery died before, but like I was saying, I am no expert with cream products, you guys, but me working with this BH Cosmetic cream palette and me trying to customize my own shade, I have to say that I am extremely impressed with the product and how well of coverage it gives you and how nice it feels on the skin, because it really feels lightweight. It did what it needed to do, which was cover up anything that I needed, and it's really, really good, you guys. So I definitely recommend you trying out that palette, and yeah, letting me know down below what you guys think, or if you guys have used it, what do you guys feel about it? I honestly, I'm going to reuse it again. I really do like it. I'm a fan. Go BH Cosmetics. Like, seriously, I really am impressed. What else? This right here, the Sephora and Pantone Universe palette. It's not my favorite. I did like the contour part, those two shades that they had. The concealer, I don't know. I feel like it creased underneath my eye. It's hard. I think you have to find like a really good setting powder. Maybe the Laura Mercier would have been a better choice to set the under eye specifically, but other than that, I just feel like it's the under eye that I have issues with right now. I should have also did a little bit of the orange corrector, just because this is more creamy and it's going to thin out. It's not thick, that's one thing. It feels thick, but it's really not. It blends out to be pretty thin, but you have to like keep applying like little by little just to achieve that full coverage. It's not terrible, but I just need to figure out how to work with it better. So I definitely would use this again, just I would have to figure out a better way and to figure out what under eye powder to set this with. But I really do like it. It's not terrible. Yeah, and I do remember getting this on sale. That is the only reason why I purchased it. And yeah, I mean, again, don't hate it, not terrible, just I need to work on how to use it, that's all. But yeah, what else? What else did I use? I can't remember. Alright, so the NYX Rose Gold Illuminator. It's good, I like it. It applied really nicely and really easy onto the high points of my cheeks. It blended out nice. It didn't look patchy. It didn't really have a disagreement on my face with the other cream products that I had on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really have nothing else to say about it. But I mean, I would definitely use it. The one thing I did hate, you guys, and I feel like that's the only thing I really, really hated, was the eyeliner. This right here is what messed up my eye look. I thought I was on a roll. I was doing good. Everything was looking so good. And it kind of like really effed me up right here. But you know what? Working with it, that's what happens. All I know is that I hate eyeliners like this. They have a thick tip, just like that. Not into it. Hate it with all my heart. But I tried it out just to see if, you never know, maybe I would like it, but it's not good. It does rub off. You can't like go over it more than once. You just can't, because then it just starts like peeling off, like as you can see right now. I'm like tapping it and you see it like flaking. I don't like things like that, so yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!